Today's workout is an AMRAP 24 minutes. It is called HuevosRancheros, one of my favorite brunch dishes. So again, 24-minute running clock. I definitely prefer to have it counting down so you know how much time you have left. But we're looking for 10 repetitions of each movement. So our movements today, we've got a sumo squat, combining that with a curl to press. And we're looking for 10 alternating squat tap outs to get those legs going a little more. And then 10 lateral speed steps on the right side, 10 lateral speed steps on the left, and then we're working those abs with 10 leg lowers and wrapping it up with 10 sit-ups. So get that timer set up, get your water ready to go, and let's jump in. So our first movement, we have that sumo squat combining with a curl to press. So if you have a set of dumbbells or gallon jugs or soup cans, whatever you have that's going to add that resistance, we're going to use those. We've got that wider stance here, so we're definitely outside of that shoulder width. And we want to make sure we turn those toes out a bit as well. Either way, we're sending those hips back and down as those weights go in between your legs. And as we reach the top of that squat, you're going to go into a bicep curl. So we curl, pushing those elbows into your side, and then continue all the way overhead into that overhead press. So making sure as we push out of that squat, you always keep the weight in your heels, really shoot those hips way back, elbows glued tight on that curl, and especially as you go overhead, make sure you pull your abs in nice and tight so you don't arch your back. It's really key to make sure you're not only keeping your abs engaged, but also keeping that back out of it. Alright, those legs are warmed up. Now we're getting into those 10 alternating squat tap outs. So start with your feet almost together, send those hips back and down, and then we're going to hold in about that quarter squat position. And what we're going to do here is alternate with one leg reaching out to the side to lightly tap, and then we alternate to the other side. So the objective here is whatever leg is stationary, we want to keep the weight in that leg as much as we can. And now we're getting set up on the side of a step, and we're going to get into those 10 lateral speed step-ups on the right. So you're going on the side here with that right foot planted, really keeping the weight in that right heel, sending that butt back and down, and then we're dropping even lower as that left leg hits the ground. We get a bit into that deep squat. Now we're going to switch over 10 of those lateral speed steps on the left. Same premise here, butt goes back and down, and as that right foot touches the ground, we're sending that butt back and down a little further, and driving through that left heel and squeezing that left glute to get yourself back up to that top and driving that knee up and as it follows. Alright, we're going to give those legs a rest into 10 leg raises. So we're getting your hands set up underneath your butt for a little bit of support. We're going to crunch up and hold that, starting with your feet directly over your hips. We're going to slowly lower those legs down towards the ground and then come back up to the top. Notice Caitlin's never lowering that crunch position, it's just the legs that are going down. That's going to help keep those abs engaged, and we want to control nice and slow on the way down. You can always do this with a knees bent position and then extend your legs. That'll help take some tension off of those lower backs. So now we're transitioning right into 10 sit-ups. You can rest those heels down as your anchor points. We're going to swing those arms up and then reach up towards your heels as we get that torso and that chest all the way up, almost to the point where you're touching your knees with your chest. We're using those arms more forcefully as you get fatigued, and then think as you go down, you're trying to uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae to make sure we're engaging those abs. And so that is round one. Again, we've got as many rounds as you can in that 24 minutes. Try to push yourself, push that pace, and try to see how many rounds you can get. Once you're all done, post in the comments section how many rounds you got. Post a sweaty selfie and let us know what you thought.